am here and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be doing a bit of a reaction video but more of just a serious discussion. I have to let you know that there are some things that will be discussed that may trigger you. The channel that I will be discussing today is Isis, the new trophy wife. I believe I saw this channel about last year sometime. I saw that it was that same fake hypergamy stuff, so I didn't watch it. So then yesterday a video called I Married a Monster started popping up, and I realized it was her. So in the video she discusses some horrible things that has happened to her daughters ages 2 and 4 by the hands of what I believe is their biological father and her husband. From my understanding, she came into the marriage with 2 boys and they ended up having 3 additional children. So her husband has abused his own daughters. This is very disturbing and this is sickening. The sad thing is that a lot of these guys barely get any prison time. Normally they will get put on the registry and maybe given probation. I am wondering, was he already on the registry before she met him? I have found that a lot of women do not check the registry to see if the men that they are entertaining are on there. You'd be shocked to find that a lot of people that you know may be on there. I know I've seen people that I went to church and school with that are on there, and I saw a guy who wanted to take me out on there. This video is not to shame this young lady, but I believe this can be a teachable moment. So on the video where she is describing what her husband did to her children, she states that when they were newly married that her husband raped her 4 times. She doesn't say it, but it's written very small on the screen. That is a huge red flag. Any man who does that and doesn't understand the word no is a very dangerous man. Now her content is all about being a trophy wife, being a stay-at-home wife, and being with a provider male. In a video titled Married in 1 Week, single mom to spoiled housewife less than a year, she goes over how she met her husband, who is 20 years older than her, online. Now this is my opinion, but I believe that online is one of the worst places to meet men. Then he's 20 years older than her, but if you look on the picture where she's talking in the blue outfit, you'll see a picture on the podium. To me he looks older than that, so I don't know if she's telling the truth. Her whole content is all about hypergamy and marrying a rich guy, so she was pretending like she was living some great life when this man assaulted her very early in their marriage, and this woman got on camera and still made content pretending that she was in an actual good marriage. This is why I and other content creators are starting to see this as well and know it's all fake. So yes, she saw red flags, huge red flags, and she ignored them. I think she ignored them because she wanted to live a fantasy lifestyle that does not exist for the majority of women. The only women, in my opinion, that truly get to rest and live the soft life are women who are single, child-free, and celibate. Men do not offer soft lives or fantasy lives. Now I also wanted to discuss something else that was a red flag to me, and it goes back to the video where she discusses how she got married in a week. So she got married very fast. I don't know the exact timeline, but she did say they dated for maybe a month and then they broke up and then they got back together and they were going to move in together. But he said, if we're going to move in together, we need to be married. So that's how they got married, which all seems very fast. One thing that a lot of these dating, hypergamy, and level up channels say is that a man should be proposing to you within 3 months or 6 months, and that you should be married within 6 months to a year, or else he's not serious about you. All I'm gonna say is a man who wants to marry you very fast is because he's hiding something. Again, the majority of men do not want marriage. They tell you that over and over again, but you refuse to listen to them. So in my opinion, this man and married her so that he can get her pregnant and abuse the children that they have together, because he is a very sick man. She also needs to get her boys checked as well and have them talk to someone, because this man seems to be a deviant. So again, do whatever you want, but a man who wants to marry you really fast, normally it's not a good thing. There's always an ulterior motive behind it. Lots of women who get married to men really fast will lie and pretend like the marriage is so great, but they don't tell the truth. This is why I do commend this young lady for coming out and being honest, because she just could have lied, but she's going to have to sit with herself and go through everything to figure out why she accepted a man like this. So many women will overlook how horrible and disgusting a man is just to say that they have a man and to pretend to live a fantasy lifestyle. Now her and her family and her poor daughters have to live with this for the rest of their lives. I really just hope that more and more women, especially younger women who watch this level up hypergamy stuff, that the majority of it is fake. Now I do have to discuss that she did say that she watched Shira 7. I know a lot of women really like her. I don't have an issue with her, but I am kind of on the fence about her message. I think that out of all of the level up gurus that she is the most honest and upfront. She does say that men are dusty and don't have any money. She also has stated that the majority of men cheat. I also wanted to talk about how a lot of these hypergamy level up get a man channels will tell you to get an ugly man. Well, again on the video about how she talks how she got married within a week. When you see the picture up on the podium, her husband seems to be a very old man with some weight on him, and he doesn't seem to be cute, and look at how he treated her. Ugly men do not treat you better. I think women say to get an ugly man because they feel like ugly men don't really get attention from women, so they're probably easier to control and they won't leave you, and that's just not true. Women really need to stop saying that everything with a man is all about character, and regardless of how a man looks, sadly lots of them don't have good character. She also stated in a previous video that she listened to Kevin Samuels as well. That's another red flag. I think that she may have felt like because she was a single mother that she had to settle for whatever type of man, and she actually settled for the worst type of man, a man who does horrible things to children. So again, I really just hope that women can stop taking these people lying seriously. Most of them are lying about the lifestyle that they say that they live. If you want a good lifestyle as a woman, be very careful of who you let into your life, who you date, who you befriend, and you have children with. Create a decent life for yourself. There are so many great channels out there of women living overseas and enjoying their lives, and please understand that in a fairy tale life a man does not offer you that, because when you're dealing with a man, your life won't be soft because he will put you to work either in the bedroom, in the kitchen, and so on. So I hope she comes out and makes new content that can really help women, so that women can take the blinders off and really start to understand who men are in their nature, so that they can learn how to navigate the world and stay safe and keep their children safe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.